What up guys, another video. Today we're going to check out the ROMOSS ZEUS fast charging power bank. This is a 40,000 milliamp power bank that delivers 18 watts of fast charge or quick charge. So if your phone does support quick charge, you are going to be able to use this. And there are some claims that this does make. It is claiming that your device will go to 80% in 30 minutes if it does support quick charge. So we're going to test that out and see how accurate that is. It also says an iPhone 11 will charge to 50% power in 30 minutes. 40,000 milliamp, super high capacity battery, fast recharge. This will take about 16 hours to recharge on its own if you are using a 18 watt charging brick to power up the power bank itself. 18 watts bi-directional fast charge. Type C, there are multiple ports on here, 3 outputs and 2 inputs. Let's just take a look at the rest of the box real quick before we open it up. Do have all of the specs on the back, the size and the weight. It's about 900 grams, about 2.1 pounds. So let's get this guy open and check it out. Now, shout out to ROMOSS. They did send this to me for a review, but not a paid review. So you guys will see this before they do. And price on this guy, usually it's around 65 bucks. But it is on sale on Amazon right now for around 50 bucks. So not a bad deal there. So a box inside of a box. Let's get this guy open. This should be the black colorway. This thing is chunky, heavy. It's got some weight to it. Again, it's about 2.1 pounds for a power bank. That is pretty heavy, but this thing, again, 40,000 milliamp battery on here. And it looks really nice. I do like how this looks. The branding here on the front, the 40 for the 40,000 milliamps. This is an LED display here on the front, and this will show you the accurate power on the power bank itself. And it'll also show you, if you click on the power button once, I believe it will go to how many amps you're using. And then if you click it again, it should go to the watts, I believe. So we'll try that out and see. On the bottom, you can see ZEUS with the FCC labeling. There is your power button here on the side, and on the top we are going to have our inputs. Now it looks like we have a micro USB, USB type C, and then 2 USB-A ports here. So we'll throw some phones on here. I do have a few phones that are completely dead. We will, try it out, see how long it takes. Let's see if this thing has any power right now. So we are at 73% power on this power bank. It is a nice, hefty, thick, bulky power bank. ZEUS is a good name for it. I do like it. Let's see what else comes inside of the box. We are going to get a micro USB to charge. Now, this has been out for a while, so I'll let that slide with the micro USB charging. Quick start guide, a user's manual, and that is pretty much it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go right in and we're going to test this out. I'm going to plug a couple phones into this. We're going to let it run and see how long this takes to charge. Again, it does say 80% in 30 minutes on a quick charge. So I do have phones here that do support quick charge. We're going to put that to the test, guys. Let's try it out. All right, guys, now we got 2 phones here. Both of these phones do support quick charge. So the black cord here will go into the Note 20. Now this is the USB type A to a USB type C. And then the white cord is the USB-C to USB-C. And then we have another output device here, another output port, which is a USB-A to a USB-C port as well. The micro USB on here is to charge up the actual power bank. So we're not going to plug that in. You can do pass-through charging on here, but we're just going to leave this set at what it is. We do have the power bank now at 80%. We're going to go for 30 minutes. The claims are these will go to 80% of juice on the phones in 30 minutes. I believe the Note here is around 4% battery. This phone is completely dead. So let's plug them in now. We'll start the timer. And we'll see how it works out in 30 minutes. We'll be back, guys. So yeah, you can see the Note here is at 5%. And so it should be around 85% after the 30-minute timer is up, and this phone is completely dead. So this should be around 80% after 30 minutes. We'll be back in 30. All right, guys, we are winding down on the 30-minute mark, And let's take a look and see where we're at. On the S20 FE, we're only at about 19%. And on the Note, we're about 27%. Now, definitely, I have learned that 2 devices at one time is not going to give us the desired quick charge we want. So you can see here we're using about 5 volts. So we're going to unplug this guy here, the S20 FE. We're going to let that sit. You're going to see the voltage jump up. And of course, I'm sure everybody knows this already. So it's going to change. Let's go back. We're double the amount of volts now. So we're going to let this go for, let's turn this off. We're going to let this go for another 15 minutes and see how much better it does. So we're at 28% after 30 minutes. We're going to go for another 15 minutes. Just let the Note 20 charge. This guy ended up at around, what was this one? Around 20%, I believe. Turn this on and see what kind of juice we got with it. But we'll let the Note 20 charge for another 15 minutes and then we'll wrap it up from there and see if we can at least double the amount of charging time on here. Again, it was at 28% when we started, so we'll see. Yeah, so we're only about 19% on the S20 FE. So charging multiple phones at the same time, it is going to give you basically just a slow charge. So just keep that in mind. And we'll see where we end up on the Note 20. Again, it was at 28% when we started. We're already at 30 after a minute and a half. So it's definitely not going to get to 80. All right, guys, we're winding down. Let's see where we're at. So we went another 15 minutes. The Note was at 28% after 30 minutes. So we definitely didn't hit that quick charge 80% in 30 minutes. And that was with 2 devices plugged in. So I did not expect to hit that anyway. But another 15 minutes with 1 device plugged in. Let's see where we're at. So we are at 48%. So we got another 20% of juice after 15 minutes. So that basically tells us it's going to take about an hour and 15 minutes to fully charge up 1 device on here, which is still not bad at all. So keep that in mind. The Note 20 does have a really good and big battery in it. I believe it's around 4,500 milliamps. So a 4,500 milliamp battery or around there will take about an hour and 15 minutes to fully charge. And of course, it will probably take twice as long if you are putting multiple devices on here. The ZEUS 40,000 milliamp power bank, 3 inputs, 2 outputs, or I'm sorry, 3 outputs and 2 inputs. So LED display, it will tell you the percentage. 9 volts we were using, 1.6, 1.7 amps, and we did drop about 8% in power over the course of charging these phones up together over a 45 minute period. First with the 2 phones and then with 1 phone. So look, the ZEUS power bank, it's a beast. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it. To charge your phone fully from a power bank in an hour and 15 minutes, it's pretty good. It's not what it states it can do, but it does a good job at charging up your devices. But that's it, guys. The ZEUS power bank from ROMOSS. I like the name. I like the bank. It's got some weight to it. It is a hefty boy right here. So take a look, guys. I'll drop a link below. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace.